Started, sir.
Okay. Everyone, we today's session we have kept specifically on the paint shop accessories. So as we all are aware, the paint shop accessories are required in a little bit higher version of the paint feeding systems. So when we say paint feeding systems, the paint feeding systems are always divided into two parts. One is the pressurized feeding system, and the other one is the non-pressurized feeding systems. So when we say non-pressurized feeding system, it is completely based on the pump-based system. So where we use pump to transfer the paint, and pressurized feeding system where we use the pressurized containers which we covered in our one of the last session. Now, why these accessories are required and what role it plays into our industry or in our paint shops or paint circulating systems, that we are going to see it today. We'll just have little bit deep dive into it today. So let me, and now the reason of covering this paint shop accessories in our fourth session itself is this demand is increasing day by day. Fortunately, we have all made in India products available with us, which are not available today in the industry. So we'll cover one by one, but before going ahead, let's discuss why these accessories are required into the line. So these accessories mainly helps where the accessories helps where when we look for precise flow of the paint. So especially when we get into say automation, when we get into where the customer wants the measurement of the paint or the paint to be used precisely, there like paint accessories plays very important role. Like if we say the best five advantages of the paint circulating systems is the pressure management, flow control, filtration and contamination prevention, viscosity consistent monitoring, and ease of painting. Now, when I say paint circulating system, it simply means that the accessories used in a paint circulating systems delivers this. So that is the reason the we say when we say the what advantage we get over paint circulating system is because of these five paint shop accessories. Now moving ahead, this is the typical paint circulating system as we all are aware. We have just tried to take one 3D snapshot where we have a container through which the paint will be dispensed through the diaphragm pump, and through the paint regulator it will go to the spray gun. Now, this paint circulating systems has got pipe involved in it. So, because paint is going to flow through the piping. So, when piping is involved and when our paint has got a property which are more than water, in such cases, we generally have the chances of the paint getting blocked into the line, and which directly causes the increase in the maintenance or uncertain shutdowns, things like that. Nowadays, the paint shop accessories has got a huge demand into automotive sector. But slowly, these paint shop access, since paint circulating systems are also adopted by the general engineering customers, now the paint shop accessories demand is also increasing into the general engineering sector. And a little bit awareness about these equipments is definitely give the business to all of us. So the if we look at the trajectory of this paint shop accessories market in India, see as of now today we have got 2.8 billion dollars market in India as of 2024, where 2.8 billion dollars market is only for paint shop accessories, which covers your small accessories which are required in the paint circulating systems. Okay, and this market is projected to be double up to 2030, approximately double. It's not exactly double, but 4.6 billion dollars market, which is going to grow at 8% every year. So we should not miss this bus. That's the reason we tried to cover this in our fourth session itself. Now, what we are going to have additionally and how we are going to capture this market. We are going to discuss about it. So the first thing is, let us understand when we have single non-pressurized spray package, we have limited paint circulating the paint shop accessories. And when we have recirculating system, we have additional say accessories, or the accessories required are little bit higher. Now, when we say non-pressurized spray package, in that case also you will see that there is a uh, anti-surge, there is a paint regulator, and then it flows through the spray gun. Now when we have regulator, we always allow the regulated flow with a regulated pressure to the gun. Now whatever operator does, operator don't have to control the flow through the trigger, so it will be controlled through the paint regulator which we have used. So operator intelligence we are trying to reduce by using the paint regulator in this case. This is now, even if you sell a normal package, you can see that there is a there are still accessories involved in it. But when we go for say complete paint recirculating system, it also includes the basic accessories like QRC. Then you have back pressure regulator, forward paint pressure paint regulator, and so on. In fact, agitator and everything is also part of the accessories. Now the when we say non-pressurized tank, a general paint purpose, or whenever we have say enamel painting, a painting at very raw level where 5 6 10 liters 20 liters paints are used, there we go for say tank based, or customer prefer to have a small package where they can just pour the suction hose into the paint, and straight away start pulling the paint through the a pump, and the spraying is done that way. But when we say recirculating systems, generally recirculating systems are required where we have multiple colors, frequent change of colors. Say, let's take an example. Say, for example, we have a customer like Bharat Bijli or Siemens or Kirloskar, the company who manufactures the motors, induction motors. Now, in case of induction motor or aqua pumps for that matter. So what happens in case of induction motor, whenever customer manufactures a motor has got wide applications across the industry. So motor goes for the say power generation plant also. It also goes for the agricultural application. So, as I said, motor has got wide applications. It naturally creates number of customers to the motor manufacturer. Say for example, aqua pump. Aqua pump, say for example, is delivering their solution or their motors to 5 to 6 different customers. So then naturally they will have demand of 5 to 6 different colors to be used as a identification or as a brand alignment to their customer. When there is a multiple color requirement, in that case you need to go for frequent color change. Whenever there is a frequent color change, we cannot have every time new system for new color. That is not possible. So the next option available is you clean the tank and pour another color. Up to certain extent, when you have high production, that is also not possible. Then the only available option is you need to have multiple colors together at one place, and you have to select color based on your requirement. When you select the color based on your requirement, you will have to flush the line properly. You will have to select the second color. At the same time, when you select the second color, you will have to ensure that the first color which is not in use now should not get blocked into the line, because you have to use it after some time. So in that case, you need recirculations. Recirculations, as a thumb rule or the benchmark set by paint manufacturer, it has to flow through the piping at 60 feet per minute, so that there won't be any blockages or there won't be any settlement of solid content into the pipeline. In order to do that, the recirculations, the paint regulators and back pressure regulator plays very important role. Quick color change, quick gun flushing, your quick QRCs, which are quick release couplings. plays very important role. So that way each accessories has its own role into the system. That anyway we'll see it in detail ahead. So we just made a small difference where if you have a customer who is using package, there we have very less demand related to accessories. But when we talk about recirculating systems, we will definitely have a higher demand. Similar way, if we go ahead, like we have created one band where you can see there are three types of customers for us into the market. One is the band where we have a range of say 10 to 20 liters. Generally there the customers are, and the customers prefer to go for pressurized feeding system with a single color naturally. If there is a say 20 to 50 liters but single color, we need to go for the say if customer, generally we recommend to have a at least package, if not circulating system. And then the bandwidth comes where the people go for the overall paint consumption of 50 to 100 liters, but with a different colors also. So there we go for paint recirculating systems. Now we have made this slide just to understand like whosoever the dealers are present for this meeting today. So all have to understand this. See where we are going to sell it exactly. So this would be your next question. So just to answer that question, see that in a industry, if we talk about paints, because see one thing is clear now when you are going to sell the accessories will be sold through either a new PCS or to the existing PCS as a replacement. For new PCS, you will have to find out the integrators like Patwin, Sural, and number of integrators who makes only paint kitchen or paint circulating systems. Second option is, so there you will have supply of new accessories to the integrator and through integrator to the customer. But there is one more market where you already have the existing PCS to most of your customers, where you may be already selling them the hoses and everything. So there you can replace the existing paint circulating systems, sorry, the paint accessories by the Bullows accessories or the see whenever if someone installs the the paint circulating system, naturally if it is not bought from Bullows, 100% it is imported item installed at their place. Once the imported item is installed at their place, there will be always issues of the higher pricing for spares and the delivery of the item, the availability and delivery of the item. In this case, like we come into a picture where we do have the availability of these accessories at our place. That is point number one. Secondly, since it is manufactured in India, the cost of spares is also economical for the customer, at least compared to what is installed on the line. So again, I am repeating, for us or for our dealers, all dealers whosoever is present today, or for Bullows dealers, the major opportunities where the paint circulating systems are already installed. There we have a huge demand of like replacing those paint shop accessories with a Make in India product where the availability, consistency, the performance and delivery, everything is available at one place. We will just slowly or we will just go through the accessories which are available with us. Anyway, this will be shared with you also, like how it works, what is the benefit. You'll be able to understand it in detail. At the same time, like if at all, if any of you wants to understand further more details about the accessories or wants to try with their customer, they can definitely get in touch with our sales team, the Swami sir or Bhushan, so that they will be able to guide you, and we can also organize the a common visit at customers place where you find the good potential to sell these products. So one of them is the we whenever there is a pump, there is a pulsation at the output end. In order to nullify that pulsation, we always have the pulsation damper or the filters at the end, so that the paint flow is ensured without any pulsation. After that, the second accessories available with us is a fluid regulator. Now, this fluid regulator regulates the pressure of the flow This definitely going to help at the gun end where operator don't have to monitor it through the gun, but it will be set on a fluid regulator itself. That reduces the operator intelligence and it gives you the consistent output over the period of time. Sorry. Coming ahead, the very important product is the Y restrictor and QRC. I can give you guarantee these products are not at all available in made in India range. None of the manufacturer is available in India. So wherever you find QRCs for paint and or the Y restrictor, those are either manufactured by Bullows or must be bought imported from either China or US or something. So these QRCs are again very fantastic item. You can easily replace on the line with a very economical price with a good margins. At the same time, these Y restrictors are can be also done that. Now I'll just brief you why these Y restrictors are required because it is generally not used in a paint circulating recirculating systems very easily. Sorry. In a paint recirculating systems, for example, you don't have like your customer don't have much budget, but still he needs the recirculating line. In that case, we will not be able to give the say color change wall and all that, so recirculation is not possible. In that case, we can do the recirculation through the gun point itself by using Y restrictor. This is the major advantage of this Y restrictor. This can be used wherever we have, say, one or two or three color change applications. It can be easily connected with a QRC at this point itself so that you can straight away remove it from here and connect the thinner for, say, flushing purpose. So very useful, very small but very useful tool for the customers and very useful accessories. If the interest come from you all, we will definitely take it up with a detailed session and the detailed demonstration of these products. There are few items like say viscosity cup, which all of us are aware. Then the PFT filters, which are the online filters, and this is also one of the accessories which is in huge demand not only across India but abroad as well. Apart from that, we have paint hose, air hose, paint resistance filters. So this kind of accessories are then the pneumatic stirrers. As we talk about pneumatic stirrers, we have been looking forward to have the further improvement into the pneumatic stirrer in this year. So L20 and then we have this zero point 0.6 HP rotary motor for say highly viscous paint agitation. So these motors are anytime available with us in stock. Apart from that, one of the useful tool like your Y restrictor is the extension nozzle. This is also available with us with most of these spray guns. Definitely whenever there is a critical areas where operators hand or gun cannot reach, there we can use these accessories like the extension nozzle. Now this extension nozzle has got multiple angles. You can get it into say radial degree, 60 degree, say I think it is also available in 135 degree and 360 degree. So you can also have a coating for internal pipe coating for small diameters by using this kind of extension nozzles. And we do have extension nozzle up to 20 mm diameter. So you can have the minimum dia of the pipe can be inner coated by using these spray guns. Now, just to summarize one more time, these accessories are going to focus or these accessories are going to help any of the customer or any of the painting application in terms of uniform finish. It is going to reduce the material waste. So these are the points where we can justify ROI to the customers. Then the extended equipment life. Then we have the operator safety, regulatory compliance, and the production flexibility. So I think that's it. As we all are been meeting every week, once again I would appreciate that the you people have given the time for this small session. And I suggest if any of you have any doubts or anything needs to be discussed in detail, or you need demonstration for any of the product out of it, or you need furthermore understanding about this product, please get in touch with our sales team. And along with this, let me end up our this session, and have a nice weekends to all of you. Let us meet all of you in person or discuss in person over the call for any query or something. Thank you so much, everyone.